Maybe I'm too woke, but the women who are laughing at this new Guylies trend, saying that, oh my word, like as women, we're actually so unreasonable. Oh my word, it's so funny. You guys are the weakest links, by the way. Like, weakest links, by the way. Why are we laughing at men making a spectacle of women? Like, why are we laughing at their sexist jokes? Because, by the way, this entire trend is funny purely at the expense of women. And I'm not saying that you can't make jokes about women. I'm saying that the issue arises is when the entirety, right, of the joke, like the punchline, is women in general. Because the main difference that lies between making jokes about women versus making jokes at the expense of women lies in the fact that these men aren't laughing with you. They're laughing at you. And part of the reason why this Guylies trend will never ever be funny is because men never know when to stop, and men never ever know when they're taking things too far. Because now we have a bunch of men like posting about this Guylies trend, right? Posting about being a Guylie, using gender-based violence as a stepping stone for their joke, right? Almost making it the punchline of their joke. As for the women who come online and tell us just how funny it is, as I've previously stated, you are the weakest link. Like, you just pander towards men, you like men, because why are you laughing at a joke that is at your expense? Like, solely at your expense. Because these guys aren't laughing with you, they're laughing at you. And it's not even about, you know, me making it too deep. Like, listen, I love a good joke about women, right? We are funny, our experiences are funny, right? But if your entire punchline is simply just women are dumb, women are dramatic, that's not humor. Like, that's lazy. Like, that's the thing. This entire Guylies trend is lazy. That's what it is. It's what we call low-hanging fruit. This is an afterthought, but I think we forget that, like, men in this country genuinely hate women. Like, no, like, genuinely hate women. Why would we ever think that a trend like this would be in good faith?
Hey tea sippers, it's been long, but I'm back. So, there is a trend on TikTok. Hashtag Guylies. If you're not on TikTok, just search hashtag Guylies. So, basically, men are highlighting the hypocrisy and double standards in dating mainly. Basically, they are making fun of the things that women say to each other. Like, for example, I pay my own bills. I'm an independent woman, okay? So basically, we know that for a very long time, women were not allowed to work and be educated, and men were the ones that did the traditional role of working and providing, right? So, after women gained the right of being able to work and study, we now celebrate our achievement, right? Our independence as women, right? So, yeah, there is a lot that men are making fun of that women do. Most of it is just about hypocrisy in dating standards. Like, the guys are making fun of the fact that, like, some women do have these unrealistic standards of if a man wants to take me out on a date, he has to pay for the Uber as well. Of which, for me, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you dating if you can't even afford to go and have lunch? If the man is gonna pay for the lunch, why are you even considering dating if you're in such a bad space in your life that you can't even afford to go to actually pay for yourself to get there, and many other things, hey, you know? So I didn't, at first I was like, okay, yeah, you know, sometimes some women online have got these unrealistic standards, you know, when it comes to dating, that they themselves would never even meet. But at first, I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, yeah, like whatever. Men are just like making fun of the like ridiculous standards that they have to meet. But then, I came across the video of a woman speaking about the fact that some men are even joking about gender-based violence, of which my FYP did not show me those videos of men making fun, but I searched and I did find a video. Some men are making fun of the fact that sometimes women post stuff like, I was able to walk alone in a scary place, And for me, that's the part of the trend that I want to talk about mainly, that it's one thing for men to call out hypocrisy in dating and joke about it. Like, for me, that's okay. Like, I can never be sensitive to a point where I'm like, men are not allowed to joke about anything. For example, men for the longest time have always joked about how women take forever to get ready. And there's always truth to some jokes, and it is real. Most of us women, we do take longer than our boyfriends and husbands. We do take longer in terms of like getting ready to go out, right? But now I realize that, most probably the man that started the trend just wanted to speak about the hypocrisy in dating and make fun of that. But obviously, as we know, most men are not good people. So I believe that this trend is turning into something dangerous and is turning into something that is a mockery of black women in South Africa. So when you are making fun of the fact that women are celebrating maybe being brave enough to walk in a place where they could be sexually assaulted, they could be robbed, or even worse, human trafficked. When you're making fun of that, you're forgetting that as a man, most of the times, you never have to worry about being sexually assaulted. As a man, you never have to worry about walking in certain places, right? So making fun of gender-based violence shows the lack of sensitivity that South African black men have towards black women. And number two, it shows you patriarchy as well, that because men have the privilege because men have always been placed above women, they can never even relate to women, trying to make them understand that, listen, we were not always as privileged as you guys, or we are not privileged enough to be able to walk in certain spaces without getting attacked or even like catcalling, So yeah, for me, I think that as women, we need to let this trend die down. I, for the most part, have always realized that some men are actually jealous of women. Men are jealous of the fact that women generally are able to get away with things that men can't get away with. And that itself is shaped by patriarchy because of the fact that men were allowed to be educated and have jobs and women were not. Women had to use their beauty as a currency, their sexy bodies as a currency. So even women using their body as a currency is a system created by patriarchy. It's not a system created by women. So I do feel like some men are jealous of the fact that women can live a life that they can never live. A beautiful woman can go to a bar, which is a very bad life, guys. Do not get me wrong. I do not promote this life. A woman can get away with going to a bar without money and drink the most expensive drink, champagne, because there's a group of thirsty men or there's a group of bored men that want to be around pretty women. And some men are jealous of that. And it's funny because this is a system that was created by men. Women for a very long time have had to use their beauty to secure rich men because they were not given economic opportunities, right? So yeah, guys, that's all for today. Please tell me what you think about the hashtag Guylies trend. See you next time.